The exotic mission Presage is one of a few exotic missions that returned during Season of the Witch. It was added as a node that rotates between them weekly in the legacy area of your director. It has a number of desirable weapon patterns linked to it, most of which are returning from Season of the Haunted, and one exotic weapon pattern that will be given to you on your first completion. You heard that right. On clearing even the normal version of Presage just one time, you'll receive the pattern to craft your very own Dead Man's Tale. Unfortunately, much like our most recently craftable exotic, it'll require you to upgrade its intrinsic perk by clearing the mission at least 2 more times on any difficulty, and you won't be able to change certain perks on the weapon until you upgrade its intrinsic. Those extra clears are well worth it. Dead Man's Tale is an exotic scout rifle that redefined what it meant to be a strong scout rifle when it came out. It shook up the meta in both PvE and PvP. It's been through a lot of changes since then, but it's still a potent and frankly extremely fun exotic that can hold its own in all sorts of encounters. In addition to your Dead Man's Tale pattern or intrinsic upgrades, you're guaranteed to receive a red border weapon that you don't already have the pattern for from Season of the Haunted, upon your first clear on your account for the week, as well as pinnacle gear for your second clear if you're still on the power level grind. And among those Season of the Haunted craftable weapons are a widely loved Crucible hand cannon, Austringer, and a widely loved Crucible sniper rifle, Beloved, a very hard-hitting kinetic scout, and a very well-rounded kinetic auto rifle that can synergize with any subclass, a sidearm and an SMG that can have brilliant synergy with your solar subclass and dominate in the Crucible, Destiny's only legendary Arc Glaive and only legendary Void Trace Rifle, an incredible DPS rocket launcher, and a solar lightweight shotgun that can synergize with your subclass while having best-in-class stats. Finally, Presage will give you access to the Eidolon Pursuant armor set to ever enhance your fashion game. As a bonus, this mission in the Rotator is completely farmable. That is to say, if you want to grind out all of its rewards in a week, you can do so. But if you don't have the time or interest to do so, don't worry. It'll always come back. Everything I've talked about so far is available through the normal version of the Presage exotic mission. However, you can only acquire the catalyst for Dead Man's Tale through the legendary version. This version is a good deal tougher and has a time limit for the whole activity that will kick you to orbit if it runs out. If you're comfortable running the legendary version, or you have a strong fire team that can do so consistently, then the legendary version also has a separate weekly reward lockout. That is to say, every week you're guaranteed a red border for a Season of the Haunted weapon you don't have the pattern for, as well as an intrinsic upgrade for Dead Man's Tale when clearing the normal version, and then guaranteed another red border and the catalyst for DMT when clearing the legendary version. All in all, you've got 11 weapon patterns you can acquire from Presage, 1 unique and powerful exotic, and 10 weapons from a season long since past, but that very much still hold their value today, and another set of armor to add to your list of ornaments. For an activity that also has a unique, spooky, adventurous feel, and offers a look into Destiny's past for the story, I think it's well worth a few runs. Thanks all for watching, and happy farming on your ghost ship.